Hey, what's going on, conscious leader? Welcome to Heaven on Earth, the weekly YouTube astrological forecast. And this is where we connect the heavens to the earth. We're looking at the position of the planets and connect it to our health, wealth, love, and happiness, but most importantly to your spiritual growth. So, and especially, we also are going to be using the cards of the week, the challenge and the energy that is going to help you conquer this challenge. It is, again, it is such a beautiful week, an amazing opportunistic week, in this sense that we are in Leo season and we have a Leo party going on. And Leo is about the heart. It's about love, pure love, about expression, creativity. It's about standing into the spotlights, yes. But as I said on my Instagram daily forecast at the Leo Mystic, a true Leo is able to just give and stand in the spotlights to serve, to truly show its heart. And we connect that today, obviously, to, there's so many stars, movie stars, etc. And we all want to be famous. And a Leo is bound to become famous, whether that is on television or just in your local school. You are the one who just constantly is being put into situations where you're in the spotlights. And that's the energy of what's going on this week, this month. But it's not about being the center of attention because you look at me. It's because you have gifts. And I think what this month of Leo, we have 12 months. We have 12 zodiac signs. And all these 12 signs, they have a characteristic. And each month, that Sun, Venus, Mars, and Mercury are personal. So very tied to us, the moon too. We are living that, and we are constantly being reminded of these energies, to live them, to explore them, to learn, to grow. And now we're learning how to be authentic. This is your lesson, to be authentic, to stand into the spotlights, especially when by Sunday, the end of the week, Mercury comes into Leo, and now we have every personal planet in Leo, except for the moon. But the moon is going to do some awesome things, which I will talk about in just a second. But just 4 planets in Leo, which means our communication, our feelings, and our wants, our desires and our actions, and just our general showing up energy is all in Leo. And that's amazing. That's beautiful. We didn't have that past year. Mars was retrograding in Aquarius. And Mercury was going retrograde. Now, technically, still, Mercury's in shadow period. So, still being very cautious, going through Cancer, as in like swimming ashore. And by the end of the week, I kid you not, you're going to feel and see in the way we communicate too on Sunday, from a very cautious communication to a full-on blasting, sometimes maybe even ego, full-on energy. Especially when that moon hits Scorpio. I think it is less or more on Wednesday that's happening, or Tuesday evening even. That's going to be intense. It's Wednesday. I mean, just the moon in Scorpio is already intense. But now add to that Leo energy, and Scorpio is just going deep. So that's where we explore others, and we're intimate with others. That's what a moon in Scorpio always is. We're intensely involved with others. Whether that is through money, whether that is through sex, whether that is through taboo. Psychologically understanding someone. We're trying to dig deep. And with a Leo energy, that's pure sex, pure romance, pure bonding, pure creation. And I'm going to tell something. It's pure truth. For me, personally, you can't have a more physical, it's not really physical, but manifesting, that's what I mean, pure truth. Because Leo is the heart, and we're learning to live from the heart. And the moon is our feelings and our emotions in Scorpio, which is deep truth, exploring, going deep. So this is where we so intensely share a passion, especially because Mars is squaring that moon in Scorpio too. And this is going to be full on. This is where you can get a lot of shit done. This is where you can get so deep and where you can really establish a true bond with someone. That's what it's going to be about. It's about bonding. And it's about showing ourselves, the deepest of our hearts, to show that to someone and to be fully exposed, truthful in relationships. You know why I say that? Because the Sun and Venus are traveling together and the Sun is trining Jupiter. You cannot have more beneficial energy than that. Because why? Jupiter is in Sagittarius. That's the home sign, and it's optimistic. It wants to explore. It's a good time to go traveling, to have fun, to do what you want, to explore. This is not where you get down and do some work and just start writing and close yourself off. This is where you get out, especially right now, whilst we're talking on Sunday, and while you see it more in particular, that moon in Libra is making 2 sextiles to the Sun and to Jupiter, which means that it's about socializing, bonding, exploring, seeking harmony in the going out, exploring and finding your home and inner peace in that. Honestly, if you want to, right now, it is about getting out, socializing. This is about going on stage. This is about you owning the stage. This is about sharing your truth with another person, and especially with your loved ones and those that you care. This is about healing relationships. All the damage that has been happening the past months, this is about healing your relationships. It's about finding balance. Because you share your heart, because you're able to explore various capacities. This is where you are going to romance and where you really go to your partner and just give her a treat or give him a treat. And this is where we speak from the heart. And I mean, this could even be where you just speak honestly what's been happening. This is where you talk and say, you know, these past months, I've been feeling like shit because, well, honestly, we didn't get along as well, and I didn't feel so well, and it will be taken lightly, but do not share it with too much, seriousness, because we got still Mercury just like in that shadow period. So it's like, watch out, and it's still in Cancer, but there's so much beautiful energy. Explore new relationships. If you're single, be ready to mingle. Holy shit. This is where you catch someone and it's like, boom, full on. Done. When you feel it, done. This is where you bond. This is especially with that moon in Scorpio from Wednesday on. In Monday and Tuesday, it's like really about just exploring, getting to know, and then after 2 days, it's full on sex, fully deep, intense. Boom! It can be done. It can be done. Anything can be done right now. I know this is a bold statement, but anything can be done right now. Now, okay, maybe not too optimistic. We still got Saturn, Pluto, South Node in Capricorn. I know, okay? There's still some seriousness to it. There's still some like underlying subconscious shit going on. But honestly, you know, we're not going to get as optimistic as it is right now this week. This is where you accomplish goals. This is where you shine. This is where you bring the fire. Listen to me. Your highest potential of what you possess, this is where you put it all on the table. All on the table. Go for it. All on the table. That's it. This week. And we have the cards. And as always, what is a card? What is already with you? That's the challenge. But truthfully, this is not going to be a challenge. Leo knows. Leo is the sun. The sun shines. There's a story about the sun and the wind coming together, and they're just having fun. And they're seeing that man walking with a coat on, and they're like, okay, let's get a challenge here. Let's try and make this man take off his coat as fast as possible, and he who succeeds wins. So the wind, what does the wind do? It just blows. It just like puts more force, and it's like, whoosh. And what does the man do? The man just takes his coat and puts it more tight. The sun just shines, just be, and it's so freaking hot. That man just takes the coat and takes it off. The sun wins. The sun didn't even have to do anything. Why? Because it was. Because it is. Because it shines. Because it's from the heart. That's what's the difference between sun and wind. That's what's the difference between, force and just being. And that is what is already with you. You have everything. You don't need to go, like I said, you don't need to lock yourself up, go study, start writing, investigate, explore. No, done. We've done that. This is where you show up and just be. This is what is already with you. Everything. No more like, oh, I think I should go do. No. You go. It's like, oh no, I think I have to know more. I have to wait. I have to go get my glass of water. No. This is where you go. This is where you do. This is where you just are. Where you trust. There is some supporting energy, and it's the elves. And the elves are beings who are in nature, and especially where they are in the forest, but not just like a random forest. The better the vegetation, the better the rest, the peace, the calm, a really good forest, that's where they are. And they will help you. They will help you especially with what? Materialistic things, because they're beings from the earth. They live near the trees, vegetation, plants. They're small beings, but when you take care of, this is where you take care of Mother Earth. This is where you take care of animals. This is where you do your thing in cleaning up the earth so that the elves know and want to help you. That's when they will help you. And it will help you reach your materialistic possessions. This is where your value too. This is funny because, elves are out in nature. Sun, trining Jupiter, that's pure exploring. Go out, travel, go out in nature. And Venus is the earth. Venus rules, Taurus. It's the earth. It's feminine, conditional love. It's your worth. And that's going to come conjunct the sun this week. So, and that sun and Venus are in a harmonious aspect with that nature aspect. That's why these elves are coming out to help you with your self-worth, with your materialistic possessions. And this is where you just are and fully show up. Nothing to declare. You left it all behind. This is where you are yourself. That's pure Leo energy. If you want to know more about your personal zodiac sign, if you're a Leo, if you're a Scorpio, that is even more in depth. Knowing your sun sign, we can get even more in depth to know how your relationships are going to be, your health is going to be. This is personally for you. And I especially organized a Facebook group, private Facebook group for that. Heaven on Earth, the personal astrology guide. This is where every week I give a personal zodiac sign for your zodiac sign, a personal chart reading. I go live in a Q&A. You can ask me any question about your astrology that is bothering you, that you've been wanting to ask for weeks, and even in this episode, what questions did this bring up? You can come and ask for clarity there. And what's even more, every 2 weeks, there's a new moon and then a full moon. And I guide you through the energy, what to ask yourself, what to do, and how to tune into the energy for your own personal rhythm. Go check it out, the Heaven on Earth Personal Astrology Guide on Facebook. Hit me up, some love. Thank you so much. Come on, show who you are. You can do it. Much love, the Leo Mystic. Peace.